Okay, let's talk about the other side of it, right? And I kind of open this up to you all. It's all kind of great, I guess, talking about the glorification of kind of working hard. And we do it because we know why we're doing it, because we want to build a generational defining business. But what about the sacrifice, right? And maybe you can balance it through hiring your family. But, maybe let the audience know kind of the flip side of it. What is it that you had to give up to achieve what you've done today? And, how do you think about that?
I think about it, and I said this before we started, that we're going to see this biggest shift in human history ever through this decade as we get machine intelligence. And that means it's the best time, the biggest return on your time to be building a company or to be working. So it has never been this good, and it's never going to be this good in the future once we have machine intelligence, arguably. So it kind of just makes sense to sequence things, work really hard now, and I've also let my family know that's a bit of how I think about it. And then I just really hope that I get back to the second part of the sequence, which is to live a bit more balanced life and maybe have a family in a few years.
So I also hired my girlfriend.
Smart. That's why we invested.
Trying to do that.
So, well done.
Exactly. It also has been working out great so far. Excited for that to continue. And of course, you give up.
Arguments work?
I think
we are going to have a one-on-one.
You have to split between
your feedback review not looking good.
I think it's split between personal versus work stuff. I mean, if it's work, she has to do what I have to say, and then the other one is true for the other part, I guess. No, but for sure, you give up a lot of things, right? And I think that's normal if you want to achieve something outstanding. It's also outside of the venture capital ecosystem, right? I mean, I used to play professional esports for a living, and I played 18 hours of League of Legends every day for 4 years, right? In my room. This is just what I did. I had no friends. This was
you
my
can
life.
See why you invest in this guy, can't you? It's just just give him the money, PayPal it.
So I think, also in that time, I didn't really talk to people outside of the gaming community, right? And now it's kind of similar. I have my co-workers, my co-founders, and my girlfriend, and that's kind of it. And I'm really happy that, I'm happy like that.
Yeah. Maybe I move on a little bit.
Can I just? There's a couple of things that both these guys have, which I think is so important in the best founders in the world. And we've invested in $12 billion companies. I've interviewed pretty much every other $1 billion company over the last 10 years, and the best founders all have three things. And one is superiority complex, which is they fundamentally actually believe, and they probably won't admit it because it sounds a bit douchey, but that they are actually better and more talented. They are more capable than other people. It's inherent, it's within them. Number two, at the same time, this kind of paradoxical duality, which is they have this inferiority complex, which is we're not moving fast enough, we're not doing enough, we should be doing more, I want to go, go, go. And then thirdly, you kind of add in this insane element of impulse control, the ability to control real emotion and behavior in a way that other people don't, which goes to the sacrifice. The best founders have these three universally, and I think it really is epitomized in these two guys.